Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Do you know what movie I have brought for you today? It is a very different and super funny movie. That's why I will tell you very briefly online. In this story, little gnomes come to school kids and help them score high marks in their exams. How did those gnomes come and how are they going to help you in your exams? It's all a very funny movie. Little Cannibals Men, which was released in 2021, is okay. Let's not waste time and go into the story of the movie. Before we go, don't forget to leave just one like. In the starting scene of the movie, they are in a school with a sign, and the little kids are having fun, right? That too, like the notices in this school, our heroine's photo is pasted everywhere. Actually, our heroine is the top student of this school. She gets the top score in every exam. Now, if you look at our heroine with the same pride, her brother is there as an entry in the classroom and teases our heroine. He is the heroine's brother. Our heroine is somehow the opposite of her. The heroine's brother. The heroine studies well, but he doesn't study well. The heroine comes and is quiet and responsible, but whenever he sees her, he keeps making fun of her. On the other hand, a girl comes and sits next to the heroine in the classroom. If I have to talk about this girl, she is very jealous of our heroine. This girl is the one. She doesn't like the heroine getting first marks. So, all this is like this. The next thing is that the class teacher gives the entry and also gives the exam paper written before this. When they give it like that, our heroine gets the first mark in this too. So the teacher comes and makes an important announcement after praising the heroine. Like this, I have an important announcement for all of you. What it is that after completing this school, you will go to high school. There has been an announcement from such an important and famous high school. Like this, they are going to take only the top students studying in our school. So whoever takes the top marks in this school will get free admission in that school. So everyone here should compete and study, right? So if you see our heroine, you are happy that that seat is for us. That's what the girl next to her thought. How can I be jealous like that? Cut it like that. Next, the heroine comes home. When she gets home, she tells her parents about this news. Her parents also praise our heroine a lot. Look, somehow, you are going to get admission in that big school. Okay, you should study well and be like that. Okay, they are taking good care of our heroine. But they don't see this little brother. Because our little brother doesn't study properly, right? So, he got a low score in the exam that just happened. That's why he's trying to make it worse. The heroine comes and says, my little brother can't just sit idle in school. He keeps making a lot of jokes. He keeps scolding the teacher. That's why they also scold the little brother. Why is your sister like this? Look at your twin sister. You should get used to her. How wonderful he is. They scold her by saying, what a good child you are you like that? The younger brother comes and gets very tense. At the same time, is this father there or not? He has come and bought a box of chocolates for the heroine. So the younger brother tries to give it to the heroine and opens it, but his mother comes and stops him and says, look, when you score high, then you will get this kind of chocolate, right? And gives it to his sister. So our heroine also takes the box and comes to her room and tries to open it slowly. When she opens it with such difficulty, something like light comes out from inside. So she is scared. What is this? When she looks at it, 5 little men come out from inside the can. The startled heroine looks at it in surprise. Beyond that, the 5 little men also start talking. She is surprised. What is the heroine? How do you speak? My name is John, right? When she was giving an intro about her, she heard her mother calling her. What did she do immediately? I will introduce you to my mother. At that moment, she remembered a flashback. This little girl, Edisi, had brought a rat home to raise, but her mother didn't like it because she didn't like it in the cage. So she threw it outside. She was afraid that they would throw them out too. She hid the 5 of them in this place and didn't come out. When she came out, her mother came and told her that she had given some of that box to your brother, but there was nothing in that box. The brother ate it all. He watches, but the heroine comes and doesn't speak, so he stays quiet. Okay, let's watch the next episode, and his father calms him down and goes away. The next episode is fast. Our heroine comes to the room and quickly takes everything. What are those little people? They are making intros for each of them. First, they sew a dress for a little girl. What she wants is to become an artist. So they sew a dress for her. Then someone like Amelby comes and sews it for her. Isn't it a dress like a coat suit? What he wants is to become a businessman. Next, they sew a dress for another little man. So he comes and studies well and becomes a doctor. That's why he is called a student. Let's say the next thing is that they are dressing another little man like a soldier because he really wants to be a soldier, so they give him a soldier's dress and give him some kind of weapon. There is a needle for that, they take the needle and give it to him. Then at the end, a girl comes to her and sings this song, she likes it very much, so they come and sew a dress for her, so she comes and tells us that she is a singer. So it's like this. Next, they need a place to stay, so they come and live in a doll house, and they make everything in that little house. So when they come inside the house, everyone is amazed. They are so great, they seem to like everything. So they thank the heroine very much. At that time, the younger brother opens the door of the heroine's room. The heroine is shocked when she hears the knock and asks, who are you talking to? But then the heroine's mother comes and grabs his ear and says, why did you disturb my sister? How long has it been? Come, sleep. They drag our heroine away like this. Has she made new friends? So, will she go to sleep peacefully? Will that student be there? What does that little man say? Like this, I also want to come to school. I want to study a lot. So, can I come to school with you too? What's that? Are you going to school? It's very dangerous. Okay, let's see. The heroine says, okay, let's see. Now the next day, our heroine comes and goes to school. She hides that little man on his ear and takes him to school. On the way, if you look at him, he looks like he's going to drop him. He immediately puts a piece of paper in his ear and says, stay still and don't fall down. Someone from the side is working on something. He asks, oh, what is this heroine saying? He is happy and says, just like that, cut to the next scene. In the interval, our heroine takes that student out and says, look, you should be quiet. If you come out, what will happen if someone sees you? When he is scolding him, he hears a sound like someone is coming. They take the bag and hide. When they see who has come, it is that jealous girl. So what does he say? Like this, your brother won't come to class today. He has made you sit down. Look, I don't care about that. You tell the principal. I told you that. Okay, I will go and tell you. That girl who was next to me leaves. So this girl who was here. The younger brother's friend saw the heroine and said, how dare you betray your own brother? Don't you know that? He grabbed her hand and started fighting. At that moment, what was the little boy in her pocket doing? He came and took off the money from his pants. So, the pants fell down. So, everyone started laughing. He felt very embarrassed and immediately ran away from there. At the same time, he was in love with this younger brother. What was he doing? He had beaten him up at school and came home. He also had a dog that he liked. So, no one knew about that dog and brought it home. Because when his mother saw it when she came home, she would and he let him raise it. So, when his mother was outside, she brought it home. So, she brought it home like that. If he goes to the heroine's room. At the same time, there are all these little people in the heroine's room. They are having fun singing. When they hear a sound like someone coming, they quickly go to their room and disappear. So he goes inside the little house and sees who it is. It's this little guy. What is he doing here instead of going to school? He keeps looking at the bag. What is he doing? Go inside and look carefully. You will find some kind of cockalook. He tells him to send him away. So the dog also slowly comes to the side. Correct. It is looking at that doll house. It starts killing when it sees it. Everyone immediately goes and disappears. So the little guy who saw this is also suspicious. So why is it killing when it sees it? He doesn't understand anything. He picks up the dog and leaves it there. So what is it doing? The doll is coming towards the house very fast. Look at them, they are scared. Stay calm. Immediately the dog grabs the dollhouse and starts biting and biting them. It feels like an earthquake has hit the people inside. They are crying. At the same time there is that soldier. If it goes like this, we will all die. I have to make a decision, he says. He takes a swab, then he takes it and sticks it in the dog's nose, and leaves it. Immediately, the brother sees the dog and says, what's wrong? There is a little blood coming from its nose. Oh my, there is blood. What's wrong with you? I will take you to the first one and come back, he says. While he is looking for it, his mother comes to the house. It seems that So forgot to take the pill, so he takes the pill and leaves. When he goes, he immediately hears a noise like a dog coming from inside the heroine's house. They are shocked and go to see how the dog came into the room, but our brother comes and stops us as if he doesn't want his mother. Hey, are you still at school? I forgot this, that's why I came to pick it up. They are going to deal with it and ask you to stop. They are hearing a noise like something is going on in the heroine's room. They are going to see. At the same time, those 4 little people are in the heroine's room. Look, the heroine's mother has come in and is coming in. We have to send that dog outside, otherwise if they see it, it will be a big problem. So, let's help that brother. Let's beat the dog outside before it comes in. How can we do that? It's difficult to open this door. So, we can see it. That's how we can do it. That's how we can do it. The soldier also came slowly to the dog. The dog was already beaten, wasn't he? Not only that, but these people also came. Be patient, look here, we are not coming to hurt you, we are helping you. If you saw that the dog surrendered to them, then what kind of dog are they helping? That is, that businessman, he removed all the money he had put there like this, right? That mother also came in time, the dog came and escaped through the window, didn't she cut it like that? It's night now, my brother's mother has come to my father and complained that he cheated me not to go to school today. Not only that, the dog is coming from the room, why is he scolding me so terribly? That's when our heroine thought of something and looked at me. After she came home, everyone in the house must have been looking for the safe, but only one person was missing, that soldier boy. Where had he gone? He sat on the dog, and it seemed like the dog had gone with him. So, this brother must be the one who was worried. Isn't this brother in trouble? Seeing that, the mother came and said, okay, come and sit down. You should come and learn a lot from your sister. See how she studies. You studied well like her and got a lot of marks. Why did I come here as a dog? They are advising us not to make such mistakes again. Now it's night and no one knows about our heroine. So, call her little men and go and find him quickly. Let's go and find him. If you see this brother, let's go outside to find the dog. Then who will take our heroine's shoes? They were talking and slowly came closer and everyone quickly disappeared, but the businessman was there or not, he was a little light and chubby or not, he couldn't climb up, he was just crawling around and making excuses like, who is this guy? They were the ones who called our heroine to a place in the next scene and explained everything. How did all this happen? How did they all come here to tell everything? Hearing this, the younger brother made an excuse and said, look here, it's all because of you. He came to protect your dog and disappeared. Now where are we going to look for him? I know where that dog is. Don't worry about that. The younger brother takes him to the dog's place. That's where you saw that soldier too. That's when she felt very happy about everything. The heroine happily lifts him up. But this my brother is still sad. He left my dog for his mother. I thank your friends for taking care of him. But it's a pity that he has to stay here every day. If I get good marks, my mother will come and make me happy. But that's not the only chance. He says sadly. All these little people also consider it a sin. The same way, the screen is cut. It's the next day. So today, it's like an exam at school. That's why everyone is busy sitting and writing the exam. Among those little people, there is that student. What is he doing? He helps our brother in the exam. So because of this, my brother is happily writing the exam. My friend who saw this also thought, hey, how did he study? He writes so well. He will pass. At that time, if you saw the heroine, she seemed very tired and fell asleep halfway through writing the exam. Don't cut it. Now, the next time, they are doing it at home. The exam results have come. Seeing this, mom and dad are shocked and ask what this mom is doing. What is she doing? She only got half the marks in the exam. Is it because she slept? Do you have a problem? If you are like this, how can you get into a good school? Our heroine also shouted that she will get good marks next time. Don't shout like that. She also shouted like that. But dad came and comforted her. Look, I want to study well. I don't know what's wrong with you. You already get good marks. Now, why are you like this? Come next time and get good marks. Okay. So, to comfort her, she cut it and said, this side class teacher is like this. They caught my brother and made him sit for the exam alone because he came and got full marks in the exam. How could he pass? He must have cheated on something. That's why they're testing him like this to make him sit and write the exam alone. The teacher next to him also said, look, madam, he's the one sitting here writing. He definitely won't beat you. Why are you worried? Then he came and didn't pay attention to anything in class. But he got full marks last time. He must have cheated on something. Why would he get this damn egg mark? Look, if I wrote it well, I'll leave this job. Just when I said that, my brother said he finished writing, took the paper and looked at it and was shocked. All the answers were correct. So, he's still that little man. He has helped me, but the teacher who can't believe it, writes a sum on the board and tells me to solve it, and he solves it correctly, and they go crazy. How did he seem to have so much knowledge? Then what happened next? There's that poster. That's why they took the poster of our heroine, who was a top student, and put up this brother's poster. They are the ones who are next to me. The attention to the brother at home is on a different level. They give everything like they eat this and that. They first took care of our heroine, now they take care of the brother. Not only that, but if you see it in the classroom, our heroine got a low grade because she got a bad mark. That student is also sitting alone. Then, the heroine who saw this is having a hard time. Even though it was raining, she feels like she's going to cry. They are drawing. Then a girl comes and looks like her best friend. He comforts our heroine and says, look, you just passed an exam. You don't need to feel this way about it. Let me tell you a truth. I got inspired by you and I'm studying a little now. I like you a lot. That's why I drew you. You gave me a drawing like that as a gift. Our heroine is very happy when she sees it. Just like that, she is sitting at home with that drawing and everyone is watching it. Then what does our heroine say? That friend came and drew very well. But she came and got very bad marks. So the school teachers came and made her not let her go outside because the teacher came and took all the tools she used to draw. So, do you know how hard she has been? Then all the little people are upset. Why are they like this? If only she had read the teacher's slam, would it be better? Do you know how hard this artist is? How much talent she has? Won't they let her come out? And so we help her. We bring the painting that the teacher has bought and bring it to the girl and tell her that we want to give it to her. Our heroine also says, look, it's okay. So, he calls them and goes to the teacher's office. He waits outside to see if anyone will come. All the little people look inside and look for where that painting kid is. So, after a lot of trouble, they find it. So, Each one takes it and slowly comes out. But if you look inside, you hear a noise like the teacher coming. Immediately, the heroine just missed saying, "Come quickly, buy it." Everyone else came. When I thought, did our heroine escape, that artist girl didn't come. Did you see her again? She was still at the teacher's place. She was holding something like paste in her hand. The teacher also came to get something. She was scared. But if you saw her, she took something else and left. So, she just missed. Did you get that painting kit now? Did you give it to that friend? She was very happy to see it. It was a year ago. The teacher was in Putica. Do you know that my uncle came and gave me a gift? She was very emotional. But what does the heroine say? Look here. Arts Day is coming in a few days. He says that he is so excited to draw a super drawing in front of everyone, and that's okay, but if you say that it has been out of touch for a long time, that's why you don't care, that's why I'm going to make you an intro, right? That artist girl is shocked to see that little girl, then what to tell that girl and our heroine everything. The next thing is this artist girl and this friend girl have become very close because painting is their life, that's why they start coming together for that competition. Time is passing, now that day is coming, that's that Arts Day, a lot of big people have come for that, but there is another big problem with this, that they have not taken a low mark, so they have not made them worthy of this, so everyone is sad outside. If you sit down and look at the girl, she has brought the drawing she drew, but she can't go inside, so she's sad, everything is over, and then what does our heroine do? She buys it and goes ahead, so seeing this, a big brother who was there is like, "Where did you come from?" But all the guests who came there are not talking, let them talk. Then our heroine is talking about everything, does she speak English, German, etc., and they are all talking about it. When they see that the businessman is a little boy, he seems to know all those languages. He tells our heroine to talk, and everyone looks at her in surprise. That's when our heroine is also attracted to that painting, and she says, "This is the painting my friend drew." Everyone praises her. Next, they gave our heroine a punishment. No matter what, she shouldn't have come to this meeting halfway and talked like this, right? That's why they're asking her to come and clean the garden. But she's just supporting her. Those low-grade students come here. They come and say, "Thank you so much for what you've done. You've done a lot for us. We'll do this for you." They help the heroine a lot. Then they make an announcement. What do they say? Anyone who gets such bad marks should not participate in any activity anymore. You should only study. They make an announcement like that. So, our heroine's house is feeling very upset. Why are they in this school like this? If so, those low-grade students come and can't participate in anything. What are our 5 little kids doing? They say, "Don't worry, we'll help them with their exams. You come and write the exam quickly. We'll pass it." They'll write well too. They give a big idea. So our heroine says okay to that. So now, the next day, those low marks will be taken. So, they're all getting those little girls. Our heroine comes and makes an intro for them. They're also very surprised. Not only that, but the heroine says that they're going to help us. So, everyone is very happy. The exam is starting. If you saw it, everyone must have been sitting next to each other. But the class teacher came and said, "I have a lot of doubts about the exam, so everyone is sitting in a different number. So, what's wrong with them? I don't know what to do." That's when our brother starts to get his hands on me. I saw that the wire is going through that wire. They are trying to travel through it and somehow get the answer sheet and change it. That is, there are those little people who come and make the correct answer notes and go and deliver them to everyone. That is their job. In the same way, if you see our heroine, she knows the answer and finishes writing the exam. After finishing, she tells her answer to that little boy. She writes it on a piece of paper and puts it in a note and goes everywhere to deliver it. Finally, a girl walks on that wire and everything falls down. But our heroine somehow gets the paper and catches it. So like this, she finishes writing the exam well. The next thing is the result. So if you see the result, everyone got high marks, didn't they? So, all our students were very happy to see this, but the teacher couldn't handle it. Not only that, but now everyone got high marks, so they can come and participate in the activities they like. So, that painting girl came and painted well. They are doing everything they like. Not only that, but all these low-grade students who were sitting in the back seat are now sitting where the good students are sitting. So, while all this is going on like this, one day, they suddenly make an announcement. Like this, it's like all the students we are talking about are being taken to the office. It's all the students who got bitten and got scared and found out right away. It's only now that we know whether that jealous girl is there or not. So, is she the one who gave everything? Or is she the one who came and took the class? When the room was cleaned, it looked like there was a paper in that place, so they were all holding it. So, this teacher came and said, "Who did this? Tell me, is it true that you all wrote the same answer? So, did you write this paper because you passed it? If you don't tell me now, it's them." The principal who was next to me was shouting, "Look, whoever did this, I'm going to throw them out of this school. Give me a proper answer, or else that's all." When our heroine was threatening us, she said, "I did it," and they said, "They did it." Now, in the next scene, The heroine's father and mother beat her and came to school. So, forgive our daughter after hearing what the heroine did. She didn't throw her out of that school. She did something without knowing it. But what about our heroine? If you say, look here, nothing is right in the school. If you get a low grade, you can't participate in any activity. Mark decides everything here. They do NT like you. That's why you say it like this. The principal also gets tense when he hears this. Look at how you talk. He says that. But the heroine's mother and father forgive us and don't talk like this anymore. She has some problem. So we fix this. She begged him to forgive her and forgive her. So, the people who came to her house are talking very emotionally. Even then, the heroine's mother says, look here, do you know how hard your father worked to get you into that school? But because you're redoing this, they won't even admit you to a normal school anymore. Are you okay? You saw that you could get free admission in that big school that you liked after studying, but it seems like you won't get any school for what you want. Look at your father. Do you know how hard he worked to get you into this school? He is currently working as an ordinary editor. Do you know why? He is working in a company that is contracted by your school. He has received many big offers and he can't go there because if he goes like that, you won't get admission in the school for the only reason. But you won't understand that. He said that and spoke very emotionally. It was very difficult for our heroine. Not only that, but also because she talked so much to this mother, she was shaking her head. Why are you taking this medicine that is causing so much pressure? Dad also gave it to us. So both of us are suffering like this. Our heroine also felt very much. So she cut it like that. The heroine comes to her room in her sadness, only our little people console her, but what does our heroine say? I was a very good girl, I was the girl who made my mother and father proud. Everything changed when you came and said that word. These little people are making it very difficult for us to come into her life and make us feel like we made a big mistake. But our heroine doesn't say anything. So what are they doing tonight? Okay, we don't want to be here on our computer, let's leave. They pack everything and go out through that window. Our heroine also looks like she is in trouble, but our heroine doesn't stop them. If you saw her the next day, she will go to school anyway. When she looks for the little people, she always has a hard time looking at that dollhouse, but she can't figure it out. At the same time, this guy is on this side, isn't he? He comes to a little house and checks it out. He sees that all those little people are there. I know you'll be here, so don't worry, everything will be fine. He must have bought them all the little things. That's when those little people say, we have a little plan. So, we're going to make all our uneducated students study. We're going to make them do whatever they like. We're going to make them study the way they like. Like that, we're going to put all the students together. The same way, if you look at the younger brother, those uneducated idiots will be there too. I'll put them all together. So, our little idiots come to all of them. They give motivational speeches like this, we come and study the way we like, so it's because you don't study that you come and get all this humiliation, so let's study, we'll help you, so the final exam is coming, so study with me too, and you see that they are helping everyone, at the same time, they are also getting ready like a small helicopter, and time is passing like this, and then one day the soldier boy will be there, or what will he say? I found out where we came from, so let's go to that place as soon as possible, and that too the final exam is coming now, and after writing like that, they will say goodbye to everyone and make a decision that we can leave. Is that singer girl there or not? She feels very much there. Look at us here, there are many friends, so how can we leave them all and go to our place? Because this is like their world, our soldier comes and tries to calm them down, but they don't finish talking like this. Don't cut it. Did you see that jealous girl next? He came and got to know that she liked all of them. That's why they put them in a glass jar. Oh, you helped me with the exam. How did I find you? Did you see that? So you have everything in a jar like that? Now it's the next day. It's like the final exam today. That's why my brother is looking for those girls. But he sees them everywhere. So he comes to the heroine and sees them like this. I don't know where they went. So, Dad, leave it and attend the exam today. No, they are the only ones who are important to me. I will look for them, he says angrily and leaves. I don't know what to do with the heroine. At the same time, the little girl is all jealous, is she the one who brought her to school? Come to the storeroom, look here, can you help me with this exam? If you said no, I will lock you up here and leave, but they say our little girl can't go. So he angrily locks them in the storeroom and leaves from there to sing. But our girl is the one who is scared. It's terrible. Somehow she struggles and somehow comes out of that jar. But at that time, she hears a strange sound. A rat has come to that place. So, all these people who saw the rat are afraid, and the rat has also seen you. The chase starts, the sign cuts right off, our heroine can't even write the exam, she remembers that little bastard every time she finishes the exam halfway, so she runs after them, screaming, where are you? At the same time, a rat has come here to attack them, right? So they are also running away, right? Our heroine opened the door, did you see that rat running away in fear? Just miss, somehow it escaped. So, I'm really sorry, I made you suffer so much, so it's all my fault, you've come to me again, but even if it's difficult for these little people, What do they say? They ask you if you finished your exam, and our heroine says no, you can't do it yet. Okay, let's talk about that later. Let's talk. You go and write the first exam and say, okay, you stay safe. The heroine also left as if I was coming. At the same time, this jealous girl came and opened the storeroom angrily and looked. She saw that the bottle was broken at the bottom. She knew that they had all escaped. She turned on the light and said, where did they go? And left angrily. But did she turn on the light? It seemed like it had short-circuited a little. It was burning on the cloth next to it. That's where it started burning. In a short time, the whole school started burning. That's why all the students were screaming and running outside. Did you see our heroine running outside? She looked like someone was watching her and called out to her. That's the jealous girl. The heroine quickly saves her and sends her away, but our heroine and a few others are trapped on the floor. Everyone is pouring water on her from below, but the fire has spread so badly that the students upstairs can't breathe. The teacher there says, don't worry, the fire engine will only be here for a while. That's when our little people enter. They must have prepared a helicopter, and with that, they take a rope and fly up. Everyone who sees this is shocked. They wonder who is in that helicopter. When they see the little people, what are those little people doing? They must have come to that place and brought this rope. They give one end to this person and put the other end under it. When they get down, they get stuck in a tree. What do they do? The rope is starting to come to the side, so finally our heroine is coming. When the heroine comes, the rope is a little on fire and it seems to be getting hot. So seeing this, our soldier is there. What does he do? He jumps straight. Correct. He falls on the rope and catches it. That's all. He starts to burn. Even though our heroine's safety is coming, he is the only one who has been beaten terribly. Immediately, the ambulance is rushed to the spot. Everyone is in a panic. They are fighting to save that little man somehow. They are also struggling to drag him on a stretcher. So the two fans who were there looked at him and said, why are they dragging him away with just a stretcher? We are not seeing him for a while. At the same time, the doctor came and asked him what he was doing to save this little man somehow. It's like a human being has a lot of blood coming in and it's very blood, so you should get the blood ready soon and tell them that blood group, it's a good thing. The teacher also says that they have the same blood group. They come and say that I'll give them a drop. At the same time, the heroine's father and mother are sitting outside, looking sad. Look, education is not important to me, and beyond that, what do these little children expect from us? Love and kindness are the only things we can give them. I felt that we have failed to give them. Now they are starting to understand everything. Just like that, the cut ends in a short time. Our little hero, the soldier, also dies. Because of this, everyone is very happy. The scene also cuts. Now, in the last scene, they come to the school and call our heroine to the stage because our heroine has won that award, that achievement award. So she started talking a little. A few days ago, I got some friends. We all enjoyed ourselves happily. They taught me a lot. They shared a lot of knowledge. I learned a lot from them. How to be patient, how to do what we like. Real success is doing what we like. Not only that, but also not giving up no matter how big the problem is. So I learned all that from them. I used to think that only education is important. What is beyond education is the world. She made me understand that grades are not always important. Love and kindness are the only things that are beyond that. Everyone claps their hands and gives a great speech. Just like that, the scene cuts. Now, in the last season, we are going to go to the same place where we came to our heroine. Where is that? Our soldier came and found out. So we will miss you very much. Even though it is difficult for the heroine, we can't ask her to stay here, right? So you should go and buy it and tell her that you have the right one there. So when everyone leaves with a sad heart, that artist girl is there. She throws a paper away. So when she opens it and sees that it is her drawing. So when she looks at it and says goodbye to them, they also look at it and fly away. So how could it have been a little funny? But even though it is a film for little children, I think it would have been a little better for our viewers. Stay safe, watch everything you like, safe.